Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is VIN 2605. This is an update to episode 12, one of the first deep dives that I did back in mid-2025. This is a 2018 083 Ultra White with LA30 red interior, 54,500 miles in Arizona. It is currently off market, but you will be seeing it for sale probably pretty soon. It's owned by an enthusiast, and I've talked to him, messaged him. That's where I got a lot of these photos from. So production statistics, 53 out of the 169 cars for 2018 were ultra white, and 30 of those had LA30 red interior. So, you know, it's the most common color combination on these cars, but it's rare because it is a 2018. 2018 gets you the 4G telematics unit, so this car can still be remote started with the app. 2018, 19, and 20s all had that. It has the adaptive damping suspension and some other minor updates, but it's basically the same as a 19 and 20 otherwise. So now Carfax, Epic VIN, and AutoCheck. Carfax now shows this as a 5-owner, no accident car. Epic VIN shows this as a 3-owner, no accident car. And AutoCheck shows this as a 4-owner, no accident car. So I think it is a 4 or 5-owner, not 100% sure on that one after looking at it. Previous sales, nothing else has changed. The current owner acquired this in Arizona mid last year. $53,750 is what it was for sale for, with 51,800 miles. Now it has 54,500 miles. So it hasn't been driven a lot since he acquired it. It still looks very nice. So now into the photos. It still has the blue calipers. Originally had black calipers, but in the service history, I said all 4 were replaced with OEM blue calipers. So this car has the 2020 or the 2019 anniversary calipers on it. It now has a carbon fiber look wrap on the hood, but since it's only been, 6 to 8 months since it was applied, we know what it looks like before. I don't think anything's being hidden. It really looks exceptionally clean. The carbon fiber trim all looks good. The interior looks fantastic. It originally had polished wheels, not that kind of polished wheels, but the split polished and gray wheels, and now it has black wheels. When the owner acquired it, it already had the black wheels and blue calipers. The seller states that the front bumper has PPF along with the front lip and the rear spoiler. So you have paint protection film on this car as well. Don't see any issues with the carbon fiber, as I said, especially on the interior. It's otherwise stock with no mods. It has a wrapped vinyl black roof. That was on it when the previous owner acquired it. Speaking of adaptive damping suspension, this car doesn't appear to have it anymore. It was originally equipped with it. The easy way to tell is if you look at the shock tower in the engine bay, it would have these black things on top of the shocks, and they're not there. And it's also, you can see the gray plug where it would have been plugged in, not connected to anything. So this car just has standard shocks, 2016 shocks on it now, and so it's one less thing to worry about. The 2017s through 2020s had the adaptive damping shocks, and they had a defective internal oil seal, and so they leaked even when they were brand new. They had 12 miles on them. Some of them were leaking. Some of them made it to 70 or 80,000 miles before they started leaking. Lexus didn't update the part till sometime around 2022, so if you get it replaced, they don't leak as quick as they originally did. They're not very expensive, but it is something of note, and this car no longer has the adaptive damping suspension. So now into the price. I would expect to see this car, 2018 with 55,000 miles, somewhere in the mid to upper 50s. And it's an extremely clean example. It's a Southern driven car, and in this current market, that's kind of where I would expect to see it. So if it pops up for sale, and there's still a 5 in the price, it's probably a pretty fair price. If there's a 6, you're competing with the 2019s and 2020s at that price. So I think mid to upper 50s is probably where this car is going to be listed for, just based on my knowledge, and I have quite a bit of it. Service history, it's pretty well dealer serviced until 2023, as I touched on in the previous video. Go look at that video. But since the owner acquired it, he's barely driven it far enough for an oil change. So don't expect much from the previous owner, especially because if he bought it from a dealer, dealers usually throw away all the service history to protect the names and things like that. But probably doesn't need much, but inquire with this owner when it comes up for sale. I would get a pre-purchase inspection, as with all these cars. Inspect the valley plate. This being a 2018, it's possible that it could be leaking, but not expected right now. Most of the 16s, I expect to see it, some 17s. This one's a little bit behind that, being a 2018. But yeah, ask for previous service history. The owner, as I said, is a GSF enthusiast. He also commented on the original video. So if you want to contact him, go look at the original video, the pinned comment, that's the owner. And he'll probably still comment on this video too. So another thing with the service, the ZLZ. ZLZ was the sticky, delaminating, deformed dash for 2016s and the first 44 cars for 2018s to a September 2017 production. This is an October 2017 production. So this car is not covered under the ZLZ campaign for the sticky dash. So the dash that's in it, if it gets sticky, you have to pay for it out of pocket. The part's only like $60 or $70, thankfully, but it's like 8 hours of labor. It is a very involved job to replace the dash on this. So if it is sticky, you're not covered under Lexus anymore, or you're not covered under Lexus, period. So that brings me to would I buy this car? I think I would. It looks like a pretty well sorted example. I would just ask a little bit more on the service history, and I would do a pre-purchase inspection. But it has the makings of a good one. It's a 2018, so it has the 4G telematics. You can remote start this car still. Things to look at. But yeah, I think it's definitely one worth pursuing and worth looking into if you see it pop up for sale. So anyway, that's what I've got for you guys. VIN 2605 update. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you soon.